Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Chevy Boy back on the channel. So you guys might be wondering what the heck this is. I'm actually right now out of my leather jacket, but I'm on. Well, okay, I went out to an ice cream shop after going back to the Advanced Auto Parts store where I'm at, near where I'm at, near my house area. Sorry, dropped the ice cream or the empty cup of ice cream because it was a medium peanut butter cup flurry. But so the other day, it was like Tuesday or something. It might be hard to hear me, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna speak as loud as I can, you know. But anyways, so the other day I had posted on my community tab for the first time that I was going to do a Q&A. A couple people answered, so yeah, I'm going to do the questions and everything. So without further ado, here we go. I have a list right beneath the phone. So yeah, doggone it, stinking cup. Dude, that's annoying. This ice cream cup thing is annoying me, sorry. So yeah, no, without further ado, we'll get into this. So I basically organized them by the person asking the question. So the BNS show asks, what inspired you? So I'm assuming his first question is, what inspired you? So I'm assuming that the question is like, what inspired me to make my YouTube channel and everything. So what initially inspired me was actually not something, but someone. My friend EK Drifter 458 Frank Doe, I believe is how you pronounce his last name. Frank, don't shoot me if I got that wrong. Sorry, there's a bunch of traffic because I'm literally right like maybe 20 feet from the road, so I'm at a picnic bench. And there's a car that's randomly just on. But anyways, yeah, no, so Frank inspired me to make my YouTube channel. Hey, there's what looks like a nice old Monte Carlo behind me. I think that is a Monte Carlo, actually. That's pretty cool. Sorry. But yeah, no, so Frank inspired me to make my channel, for those of you who are wondering. His next question is, how old are you? I'm 25. I'm going to be 26. I don't know. That looks like a Monte Carlo, but I could be wrong. Sorry guys for getting distracted. Oops, didn't realize I was like, oh, you know, right in your face. But yeah, no, I'm 25, gonna be 26. Where do I live? I live in the state of Michigan. I've said that before, but I mean, you know, for those of you who don't know, I live in the state of Michigan in the United States. So, radioactive bleach. I'm not gonna answer a couple of the questions he asked because they're just really bizarre questions. I'm not going to answer them. I will answer his one question though, or one of the questions he put though. He says LL Cool J or Little Xan. I don't know who either of these people are, so I'm going to have to say neither. And then my friend Adla, who, by the way, still think that's kind of a goofy name, but, you know, whatever, you know what I mean? Her name was Jenny, on YouTube. Well, not on YouTube, but like, you know, in the comment section and stuff. So the person, Jenny, that you saw was also the same person. So she asks, favorite fictional car? Now this may seem a bit cliche, but if I had to pick a car from like a movie or a TV show, the movies would either be the General Lee or the Smokey and the Bandit Trans Am. As far as a TV show, I'm not really sure. Well, I mean, okay, generally is TV show, but I mean, there was that like 2005 movie. In terms of TV show, I don't really know. I could say the Supernatural, you know, 69 Impala, but I didn't really watch a lot of Supernatural. I just know the show because of that car. But I will say though, If other stuff is included, then probably like the Roadkill General Mayhem is obvious one for me. Another would be the Roadkill Rotson, the 71 Datsun 240Z, as well as the Crop Duster, their 70 Plymouth Duster that they built. But yeah, so I don't know. I mean, those are really my favorite cars from fiction. The next question is favorite DBZ episode ever. I don't know. I didn't really get that far into DBZ. I watched the anime all the way up until I think like the very end of the Goku Frieza fight on Namek. But my favorite DBZ fight though would have to be between Teen Gohan and Perfect and then Super Perfect Cell. That's like a 4-hour fight or something. That's crazy. But I did enjoy it. I do enjoy it actually. But then also the fight between... So a movie fight though for DBZ would have to be the Janemba, the Super Janemba, Super Gogeta fight in Fusion Reborn, the DBZ movie. Oh, well now the car leaves. Or it's leaving. Go figure. So that answers that question. Ever played Mario Kart? Yes, I have. And the last time I played it was probably... Well, the last time I played it was on the Nintendo Wii. Not great. My favorite Mario Kart game, though, would probably have to be Double Dash, because Double Dash is friggin' awesome. If you could bring back something from your childhood, what would it be? Holy cow. Somebody has their music cranked up on a chopper, go figure. But no, favorite thing from my childhood, probably my Generation 1 Dragoon G Beyblade from Beyblade G Revolution. That was the Beyblade, that was the Dragoon Beyblade used by the protagonist Tyson with the little crank thing, the engine gear thing. I had one of those. It's pretty cool. I don't have it anymore. Actually, my mom says they still have it, but me being stupid, I wanted to see when I was a kid, you know, what went into it, so I ended up like trying to tear it apart, and a spring flew away and one of the gears is gone, so I'll probably have to go on like eBay or something to find a motor and be able to get the gears, you know, by opening that one up. But if we can ever find that and I can ever show it to you, and I can use it, then I'll see what I can do about actually, you know, playing with it on camera and stuff if you guys want to see that. But then she asks, well, okay, besides that though, I'd have to say like the entire Disney afternoon cartoon block, you know, or like the Toon Disney Channel in general. Like if I could, I'd bring that back because that was my childhood. It's freaking awesome. So yeah, and everything that went with that channel, by the way. So like all the Disney afternoon cartoons, all that. Most over or underrated thing? I'm honestly not sure. I don't have an exact answer to that question. Most overrated thing, I don't know. I would have to say like memes. Well, not memes, but yeah, I don't know. Most overrated thing, probably like all of the fanboys for Japanese cars and stuff, because sorry about that. But yeah, no, it's probably like all the Japanese car fanboys and stuff, because they're just kind of annoying. I mean, yeah, okay, American car fans can get that way too, but yeesh, you know. And then, so that was the last question that she asked. My next set of questions is from, hold on a second. Okay, sorry about that. So my next set of questions is from my friend Finn Haley Hughes, and he asks, do I have anyone basically that supports my life, you know, and my goals and where I want to go in life? Yes, there's actually a few people, quite a few friends, you know, and loved ones and stuff. Not very many of them are actually like part of my family though, which is weird. I do have to shout out again, my friend Jenny, who is very dear to my heart, you know. My cousin Nicole, who's never made an appearance on this channel, you know, never really talked about her, I don't think. And my friend Tiffany Atwood also, you know, she's a really close person for me in my life, you know, and hopefully, you know, things in terms of my future can go well and everything, you know, and hopefully I'll still have these people, you know, here to support me. So, which I don't see them going away anytime soon, but yeah. So, his next question is, basically, he asked, if I could, what would I improve about a mid-engine Corvette? So, I think the main thing would probably be that they should bring back the LS7 V8, the 7-liter V8 that they put in the Z06, the C6 Z06, and the 2014, 2015 Camaro Z28. And I would love for them to put a supercharger on that, because 7 liters supercharged, you can't get much better than that. I think that would be at least a 800 horsepower car. You know, especially if they like crank the boost up and everything. So that'd be pretty cool. His last question is, how many Blazers, 2020 Blazers, could you burn alive, basically? How many could I burn? I don't know. How many would I burn? More than enough. Probably burn like 10 or 20 if I could, because those are a disgrace to the Blazer nameplate. And then the last two people are the devs from Demolition Derby at Beer Money Games. So Mike, he asks, what made you follow the Demolition Derby series of games? Well, Mike, I'm glad you asked that question, because truthfully, but no, truthfully, what made me follow, I don't know, like I found Demolition Derby 2, because one day I was just looking for games, you know, open world games and stuff, and I stumbled on it in the, what do you call it, the Play Store, the Google Play Store, the App Store, basically. And I found it, and I downloaded it, and I was like, dude, this is really cool. Like, at first I was like, okay, it's kind of wonky, you know, it was, you know, kind of simplistic, but it grew on me, you know what I mean? And that's how I found the game. I really enjoy it, by the way, you know, as you could probably tell, considering how vehement I am in support of it and everything. So yeah, no, thank you for that. And then Mike, or no, I'm sorry. So that was Mike's question. And then Indy Respawn, another dev, he asks, do you live in the US? Yes, I do. I live in the state of Michigan. Live on what would be the West Coast, you know, Spring Lake area, you know, near Grand Rapids, that kind of area. His next question is, how long have you been into cars? To be honest, I don't really know. I would say probably 12, 13. I kind of got started, from what I remember, like with the first Fast and Furious, you know. I'm not gonna lie, when I seen that movie, I was like, oh, the Civics look cool, you know, Brian's Eclipse looks pretty sweet. But then that Charger came out. I'm like, all right, you know, and my heart fell for Dominic Toretto's Charger, you know, the 70 Charger that's in that film. And then I watched Too Fast, Too Furious, and fell for that Yenko Camaro, you know what I mean? And fell for the Dodge Challenger, and I was like, yeah, you know, big blocks, man. So yeah, no, I was probably 11, 12 years old when I first saw that movie, even though it was PG-13, but this is, you know, back in like 2004, 2005, so yeah, it was a couple years after the movie came out, from what I remember. And then another question of Indy's was, favorite car manufacturer and why? Hold up. Alright, you guys, sorry about that. So yeah, no, Indy Respawn, his question was, favorite car manufacturer and why? I don't know, I'd have to say it's between Plymouth and Chevy, just because, like, my mom, she brought me home from the hospital in 1993, well, Mom and Dad did, in a 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner with the 360 small block. Yep. Dead of winter, you know, freezing cold. So yeah, that's one. And then Chevy, because my dad, you know, he built lifted Chevy trucks on mud tires, you know, 44s, 12-inch lift, that kind of thing. My first love in terms of a car was his 78 Chevy on 44s, you know, 44-inch boggers out back, 44-inch super swampers up front, 12-inch lift, you know, 350. So yeah. And then his next question is, am I a fan of Mario Kart or Crash Team Racing? I've never played Crash Team Racing. As I said before, I do like Mario Kart. But if I had a choice between the Demolition Derby series of games or Mario Kart, definitely choose Demolition Derby. You know, personal preference. So, favorite car games excluding the Demo Derby series. That's, wow. See, like, I like the original Project Gotham Racing. Sorry, there's just a semi running in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear me. But yeah, so the original Project Gotham Racing, I like that game. Need for Speed Most Wanted, Carbon, a little bit of Undercover, definitely Pro Street. You know, I've played that game, well, you know, I've played it a few times on the channel. Made a couple videos on it, I mean. And as well as Need for Speed Payback. Even though I've never played Payback, I do like the style of it. You know, I like the style of customization with the body parts and stuff. I do like the environment. I like the off-road racing and all that stuff. So, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I know it's only, this Q&A is like 17 minutes long for like 10 questions. I apologize for that. But you know, anything else you guys want to know, you know, just ask or go to that post, you know, and ask me then too if you want. So, and I'll answer them definitely. But yeah, no. So you guys, so if you guys did enjoy this, let me know, and I'll catch you guys down the road. This is Chevy Boy signing out. Peace, y'all.